Alright, in this video, this is question number 3 on the Unit 1 review. Alright, and so if you notice I kind of switched everything around. Remember, we're trying to solve for y, so we want it to look like y equals. Alright, and there's many ways we could switch these around if we want to. I personally would like to move all of this to the other side, and then if I do that, I have to move that to the other side. And since I'm just moving around, all I have to do is write it like this. So this is the exact same thing as the other one. Alright? So I'm going to erase this and I'm going to rewrite it so that way we can see it, because I like my variable on one side. So I'll just erase the whole thing, make it nice and clean. Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it like I just said, to where I have my variable on my left side. I just like it that way. Alright, and so first thing I do is look at what's being done to y. So I'll do the do and undo list again for those that need help on this. Just one thing you could do. Alright, so I'm looking for y. So y is being multiplied right here, being multiplied by -8. So I'll put times a -8. Alright, and it's also being subtracted by 5. Alright, remember we're going to do the opposite. So the opposite is divide by -8. And then we're going to add 5. And we're going to go in this direction. Alright, so I'm going to erase this. And here we go. I'm going to add 5. Now remember, most of the time we're just going to get rid of the add and subtract first. Most of the time. Alright, so I'm going to bring down my -8y. This becomes my 0 pair, so I don't need to write anything. Bring down your equal. This is a plus and that's a plus, so that's plus 44. Alright, now I'm going to do the next part, which is divide by -8. So I'm actually going to divide both sides by -8. And when I do this, -8 divided by -8 is 1. And 1 times y is y. So now I have 44 over a -8. Now technically this is my answer, but it's not reduced. So I would have to divide both sides, and I'm going to erase this equal sign I put here by accident. I would have to find something that I can divide into both of them. And if you can't find anything, if you notice they're both even, so that means I could divide them by 2. So that would give me 22 over -4. And again, they're divisible by 2. So I'm going to do it again. Now you could have divided the whole thing by 4 and found your answer faster. So my answer here is going to be 11 over a -2. Alright, so here's what I would write. I would say y equals a -11 halves, or you could say -5.5, and that point is that point. You could change it to a fraction, which made it a -5 and 1/2. You could have wrote it that way as well. So any of these will work for an answer. It just depends on what you're looking for.